Hi guys, welcome to the Fight Age channel. On the night of September 25, the former absolute champion in the first heavyweight, Alexander Usyk, will hold his third fight in the heavyweight division. The opponent is the Briton Anthony Joshua. The match will be held in London at the Tottenham Hotspur football arena. Usyk is an undefeated boxer. Bookmakers consider him an outsider of the upcoming fight with Joshua. The chances of a British victory are approximately estimated as 1 to 3. This is due to the fact that Usyk recently moved to the heavyweight category, in which Joshua performs his entire professional career, having collected almost all the championship belts. Also, the Briton is a little younger than his opponent, and he has 7 more fights in the professional ring. In fact, it's very difficult to say who is the favorite of the fight. WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury is not sure that Joshua will be able to defeat Usyk. Usyk is left-handed, he is smart, he is shorter, but he coped with Derek Chisora, who is physically stronger than Joshua. I am absolutely confident in my victory over Wilder, but I will not be so sure that AJ will not lose this fight, Fury said. Also, a well-known Russian boxer and now the president of the promotion company Rush, Grigory Drozd, is waiting for a victory from Usyk. I am waiting for a sensation, Drozd said. Of course, I support Usyk and I like him. I consider him one of the most talented boxers in the heavyweight division and boxing in general. I would like him to prove that the impossible is possible. In fact, not everyone manages to rise from cruisers to heavyweight. We all know who Anthony Joshua is. I believe in Sasha Usyk and I expect a spectacle from this fight, Grigory Drozd said in an interview. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then you receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my channel. I am trying very hard absolutely every day and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks to everyone who subscribes to my channel. You are my support. Thank you so much. On the eve of this fight, Beraz gives everyone who registered using my link with the promo code FIGHTAGE a 100% bonus just for registering. You can bet money. All the details are in my Telegram channel, but you need to subscribe. Thank you for your attention. Now we start the video. The fight will consist of 12 rounds of 3 minutes each. The options for a early victory are knockout, technical knockout, as well as the disqualification of one of the fighters. If the fight lasts all 12 rounds, then the judges will determine the winner. In this case, victory is possible by unanimous decision of the judges, a separate decision and a majority decision. There is also a variant with a draw outcome of the match. Tony Bellew paid a heavy price for being told about it by everyone around him, and journalists and even their own corner. I was told about shockness of Usyk. Everyone was talking about it. I had knocked out David Haye twice before and expected to do the same with Usyk. How I wanted to do it. In fact, this was my plan for the fight. Knock him out. As a result, it turned out that he beat me so hard that I didn't remember the fight at all. I come to my senses only in the locker room. They reported that I was severely knocked out. And then I asked, did Usyk turn out the light for me? This is an incredible boxer. Please do not underestimate Usyk and do not continue to call him just a boxer from the first heavyweight. Yes, he is former boxer from cruiserweight. Believe me, I spoke from my own experience. He is exceptional. Do not underestimate it. I know that Joshua doesn't allow it. I know how he feels about him. I know that he respects him. But this is a real hard fight, Tony Bellew said. Yes, Usyk is not a classic puncher. He can turn off the light with one blow. But this is also its advantage. In the best traditions of Muhammad Ali, to flutter like a butterfly and sting like a bee, there will be no need to be surprised at such a scenario that Usyk knocks out Joshua in the final rounds. The power of Usyk's blows was experienced by another Briton, David Allen, the sparring partner of the Ukrainian. Usyk unstressed? No, this is complete nonsense. He can hit hard and hits hard. But when you fight with him, there is completely different problem. You just don't see and don't understand where these bluffs come from. Joshua understands this more than anyone else. Just look at AJ's current form. He has lost so much weight that now Usyk seems bigger than Joshua himself. The feeling that Joshua is now a little heavyweight. Boxing skills and speed will be of decisive importance in this fight, and not the advantage of the Briton in size or force of impact. The question of the strength of Alexander's chin also does not need to be raised. It seems that he held a punch much better than Vladimir Klitschko. This is at least. As maximum, he was not only knocked down, but also just visually shocked. You can simplify it even more. If it were not for the status of a classic puncher at Joshua, then this fight could be called a mismatch and easy money for Usyk. The head of Top Rank, Bob Arum, commented on the statements of Deontay Wilder, who does not believe that his rival Tyson Fury was ill with virus infection. I don't know what Wilder believes or doesn't believe, but what he should pay attention to is the fact that as soon as Fury got sick the virus, he immediately contacted the commission, or someone from his team did it. So, what the fuck is Wilder talking about there? I mean, it's not like when a fighter says, let's postpone the fight because I pulled my leg while running. In this case, there are always questions. Is he really injured? And blah blah blah. But here everything is different, because it is completely checked with the help of a medical commissions. So why would Wilder believe me? He does not need to do this, and if he wants to, he cannot believe Fury's word either. But what is the point of lying to the commission, which has no motives for this? Bob Arum said. Manny Robles, the former coach of former world heavyweight champion Andy Ruiz, believes that American heavyweight Deontay Wilder will enter the third fight with WBC title holder Tyson Fury with a different attitude compared to their second fight, in which the Bronze Bomber lost by technical knockout in the 7th round. You are as good as your last fight was. If it had come to a referee decision in their last fight, then Fury would have been in the lead. If it was possible to expect a knockout, it was from Wilder, but everything turned out quite differently. Fury won and gave a great fight, showed a wonderful performance, reworked Wilder. I think no one expected Tyson to come out and knock out Deontay the way he did. But the third fight will be different. Wilder has a new coach. He has returned to work on his mechanics, his basics. You've seen it in his training session, and I can't wait to see if he brings it with him to the ring of fight night. If he can do it, then we will see a very good confrontation. Manny Robles said. WBC World Heavyweight Champion Tyson Fury doesn't believe that someone in the heavyweight division is able to defeat him. I don't think I'll ever lose. No, it seems to me that this will not happen. I don't think anyone will beat me. I will tell you what other fighters always do, and Anthony Joshua has already become a victim of this. They talk about fights that doesn't exist. Everyone wants to discuss me fight with Joshua. They don't care that I have another fight. They want me to look through my fingers at my work and then miss a beat. And here I am lying on my back after Wilder's flop, and he takes my position. I only have 2-3 fights left, because there are no more challenges. They are all already beaten. Then I will fight with Wilder, and if I pass it, then I will go out to Joshua, Fury said. The famous American coach Jonathan Banks, who once worked with Vladimir Klitschko, believes that the WBC World Heavyweight Champion Tyson Fury will be the favorite in the trilogy with Deontay Wilder. I can't make a forecast, but I prefer Fury. People keep in mind that if I give preference to someone, it is not a forecast. It doesn't mean that this person will definitely win. It just means that he has an advantage before the fight. But the advantage always changes during the fight, if the fighter does not hold it, Banks said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.